Yeah. Good intro song. I like it. Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome to another episode of Bombers Live. I'm your host, Johnny B.
I'm Copa Walker.
I'm Doc Walker.
And together, we are Bombers Live. Coming to you every Sunday throughout the Great Lakes hockey season. Well, except next Sunday. The league's off, so we're going to take a week off. But every other week, we're here coming to you guys, bringing you news about your West Bend Bombers and the rest of the teams throughout the Great Lakes Hockey League. I want to start off by thanking our sponsors at BG Decal and Apparel in downtown West Bend. They do a great job with all of our apparel, our posters. You know, you got stuff you want to do a fundraiser or something, stop down and see Gina and Bruce down at BG Decal and Apparel. We'd also like to thank Tim and Barb over at Pizza Station in Jackson, our other sponsor. They've got excellent food. They deliver. You can call them. They'll bring it to you. You can get it. You can pick it up. You can eat in. However you want to do it.
They deliver anywhere, pretty much.
Yeah, within reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, check those guys out. That's our sponsors. We appreciate all they do for us, and that's our sponsors. We also want to thank my wife Rebecca for her help on the audio video, as well as Jenny with the audio video this week. We also want to congratulate our AV girl Jenny, her daughter Caroline, and fiance, boyfriend Clark, I guess, whatever you want to call it. They gave birth to a brand new baby little girl, Brinley Marie Elaine, last weekend. So congratulations to Jenny and her family for that. We got some birthdays we want to talk about. Well, Ryan Smet from the Fond du Lac Bears
Smet
had a birthday. Smet had a birthday. We missed it. It was actually last week Monday. So happy birthday to you, Ryan. Brett Boudre, his birthday was Wednesday, November 7th.
DPK.
So happy birthday to
DPK.
Brett. He's injured this year. We won't get to see him, but he still watches. So happy birthday to you, Brett. Also, former West Bend Bomber and De Pere Deacon Jose Metamoris had a birthday on Wednesday as well. He's now coaching the Beaver Dam High School team.
Ice Cube.
Happy birthday to Ice Cube. Fond du Lac Bears photographer and big fan Nick Stens. His birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to you, Nick. Bombers Connor Quinn. His birthday is today. So
Kojo.
happy birthday to Kojo today. And lastly, but certainly not least, this coming Wednesday, happy birthday to Hunter Ryla from the Portage Lake Pioneers. Happy birthday to him as well.
I believe his play is limited this year, too.
He's out.
A lot of people injured.
Yeah, he's hurt this year too. So that's our birthdays that we want to give a shout out for this week. So let's get into Bombers action. We had a Bombers game last night to talk about. I know everybody wants to hear about that.
Oh, man. Definitely.
Last night's game started a little slow. Scoreless first period, despite both teams having two power play opportunities. Neither team could put one into the twine. West Bend did take a 1-0 lead shortly into the second period when number 20, Dusty Jonason, scored, assisted by number 19, our captain, Scotty Holtz. That gave the Bombers a 1-0 lead.
It was sick.
In the second period. That would be all the scoring we would see in the second period. Third period would see a power play goal by number 13 from the Bombers, Tom Lindgren, assisted by number 24, Russell the Professor Johnson, and newcomer to the Bombers this year, number 5, Brad Denny, also had an assist on that one. Mutineers would then close the gap to 2-1 when they had a power play goal by number 9, Brandon Smaby, assisted by their team captain, number 19, Joey Enright, and number 15, Ryan Smeltzer. So with the Bombers leading 2-1, that was as close as the Mutineers could get. They pulled their goalie at the end, and Bombers would get an empty netter to seal the deal by number 7, R.J. Rick, who stole the pass and snapped one true unassisted.
Very true.
That gave the Bombers a 3-1 victory over the Marquette Mutineers. Goalies in that one. Number 1 for the West Bend Bombers, Brickwall Billy Sias, 20 saves on 21 shots. While number 32, Brandon Knopp, for the Marquette Mutineers, stopped he had 30 saves on 32 shots faced. The other one was an empty netter, so we can't charge him with that one. Game notes in that one, we saw 14 penalties in that one in a pretty chippy game.
Oh, yeah, very chippy.
A lot of chirping back and forth between the two teams. But the Bombers start out 1-0. That was their first regular season game. And they'll start out the season 1-0. They got a couple weeks off for hunting and Turkey Day and all that stuff, but That's your Bombers action for this week, folks. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Copa Walker, as we do every week, for news from all around the league. Copa Walker.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny. Yeah, that was a good game last night, definitely. We had a couple of games going on as well around the G. Fondy would play Mosinee.
Oh.
And Ice Dogs would have PLP come to Appleton. So a couple of other games going on. Not everybody in action yet. Of course, a lot of the other teams wait till a little later in the season with other stuff going on. But Fondy would see their first period looking kind of dismal. They're down 3-1 after first period. So they are in Mosinee. Who knows how they traveled to? We're not sure. We didn't have any I don't know if any of the Bears fans went, so we didn't have any serious info about this game at all. Both teams would get 2 goals in the second, so the Bears are still down 2, 5-3. And going into the third, they must have been out of gas or something. Makers probably had more. Makers get 2 more, and that would be a 7-3 final. Mosinee finally gets a win after that tough loss.
That's a tough place to play in Mosinee.
Yeah.
Not as tough as the Hangar, but still a tough place to get.
Well, especially when they had that fog lighting, you couldn't even see the team on the ice when you were the goalie. So the other game was the Ice Dogs against PLP. PLP came down. I think they had like 13 skaters or something. So I mean, whatever. They can try and hold their own with 2. Andy Kading would start the scoring for the Dogs from number 5, Andy Sims, and number 15, Josh Klein for the Dogs. And then Nick Jansen, number 6, would get a goal from Trace Cheney and Nick Groth in the first. So Dogs are up 2-0, looking pretty good for them. PLP, they're not out of it, but whatever, Second period would come out, and Captain Eloranta would get a goal from Groth. And then Groth would follow that with his own goal from Ballard and Eloranta, turn in the favor. Then Nick Jansen would get his second goal from Koopman and Labarge. And the last goal of the second period would be Kiesel from Myers and Gross. So Dogs are up 6-0, looking good.
Wow.
At this point,
Killing 'em.
PLP was getting a lot of shots on net. I believe they put up 43 total. And they decided to pull Cheney. Cheney stopped 32 shots after 2 periods.
Wow.
No goals.
No goals. So pull Drew
Iron
out.
Man.
Why not? Give him a rest. Iron Man did his job. So they put in their backup. I'm not sure what their backup is, but he ain't too hot. You know what I mean? So Koopman would score to start the third. So now we're 7-0.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Ballard and Eloranta again on that one, and then PLP finally woke up, finally realized we're playing a game.
All right.
Yep, so number 26 Schwartz would get one unassisted, followed by our guy Savinen,
Cody Sivinen.
unassisted.
Cody Sivinen got a goal last night. Attaboy, Cody.
He actually got 2. He got the third goal for them, for PLP, from Lispo. I think it's a new guy for Lispo, number 27
That
for
sounds like a new name.
PLP, and then Ched Wittick, number 8, and then Schwartz again from Cody,
Sure.
and then Jansen would get himself a hat trick. Dogs win 8-4 with a hattie.
Huh.
Yeah.
That might have been closer if they wouldn't have had Drew in there in the beginning, because that other guy gave up a few, huh?
Yeah, good thing Drew showed up at the game, because I don't know if they'd have been able to 43 shots. How many would you think that guy would have stopped?
I don't know.
If he was giving up 4 a period, PLP might have got 12.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a serious upset too.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Drew.
Yeah, good thing for Drew.
Yeah, so again, guys, I know it's early in the season, and I want to reiterate to all you fans, it was kind of hard for us to get some stats today. Please, if you're going to the game, guys, post something, send something to one of us, send your game sheet, whatever, so we can report to you and give you all the information that you want about your particular team in the G.
Thanks, Cody.
Yeah, thanks, Cody, and everybody who participated.
Yeah, thanks to the people that are helping us out. Nick Rolls, Cody Sivinen, we really appreciate you guys getting the stuff out to us. So that's what we got from Copa this week for the games around the rest of the league. So now, as the fan favorite part of the show starts up, we got my man Doc Walker with our Goon of the Week, our Civ Central, and some other information for you guys. Doc Walker.
All right, thanks, Johnny. Well, we got the same old guy just can't stop biscuits.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't think it's that he can't stop biscuits.
He's hungry.
He has his own buffet. We know he had a food cart, last weekend. So he's got it again,
Biscuits and gravy.
Gotta sell it.
Maybe he's got his games confused. Maybe he thinks he's playing dodgeball and not hockey. Somebody needs to talk to him, because maybe that's it. It could be a simple thing like that. If he thinks he's playing dodgeball and trying to get out of the way, that could be a solve all right there. Easy fix, right?
Hey, but maybe when we play PLP, he'll come on down and we can taste some of that biscuit and gravy recipe that he's got.
Okay, boys, and the sieve is Mike Turnovan again from PLP. That gives him 19 biscuits on the year, boys.
Back to back.
In 2 games?
Yeah.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back.
That's no bueno.
Buffet style, buddy.
That's not the way the Piles want to start the season. I don't see them doing much this year, you know what I mean?
Give up 8,
Well,
9 goals a
yeah.
game.
On a positive note, they started on the road.
That's true.
So maybe Tech will finish their season
But you
early
gotta
and then they can
remember,
get some fans in the stands.
Last year they won 6 of their last 7 games.
True.
So
Yeah, they did go on that spurt last year.
we'll see
Yeah.
what happens. I mean, they could do something, right?
It's early. It's early.
Like Johnny said, maybe the man's confused.
It could be a simple fix.
Maybe you should just get a slightly bigger glove.
Well, I'll be up in the D in February to check that shit out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We expect a report.
All right, boys. So we got a little rough over there in for PLP with the dogs, obviously.
Did we have a goon come out of that
We had a
game,
goon
perhaps?
come out of that game.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
And the goon is Brandon Tavola. And we might get a pronunciation on that one.
Yeah, pronunciation.
14 minutes. PLP. So, hey, they get
Oh,
the sim.
did you see what he had for his penalties or no? Or we just know the total?
What did we hear? Roughing, game misconduct,
Yeah?
and
Something
a
else.
tripping.
A trip, I think. Yeah.
Well, that'll
Yeah.
do it. We had some guys in our game that had 12, but no, they got to try a little harder if they want goon in a week.
Yeah,
Sorry.
unfortunately for Captain Joe and Cody Bordeaux,
Yeah.
You
Well,
guys-
him and Freeborn both had 12.
They tried.
Freebs, don't eat that burger at the Whale next time. Maybe you'll get a few more penalty minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's run down the standings, boys. We're 2 weeks into the season here now.
All
Okay?
right.
Now, believe it or not, the dogs are on top, 2-0.
All
Pretty
right.
good, and
What do you think of that?
and they played one really good team to start out the season.
They
so-
did. And
They normally start slow, so that's cool to see
It's
them
a
start
good jump
2-0
for them. Bombers, of course, are 1-0. We got
1-0.
a 54-5-0-1 stellar home record, boys.
The Bombers?
Yes.
Wow, that's quite the record.
I would say. And that's over the last 5+ years, the champion during the 41 seasons.
The 41.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Mosinee and Marquette are both 1-1. And Fond du Lac is 0-1. And PLP 0-2.
Fond du Lac's 0-1.
Yes.
Too bad.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
And ER, De Pere, and Cal have not even played a game yet. Now, nobody plays next week, like Johnny said.
Yeah.
But the week after that, there's one game on the 24th of November, which would be, Turkey Day weekend?
Yep.
That Saturday,
Fox City's at ER.
the Dome is going to be rocking, huh?
Can the dogs go to 3-0?
Possibly.
That's game of the week.
That's the only game of the week. Wow, so it looks like we got a week off next week, folks. So all you guys that are going deer hunting, be safe. Don't fall out of your tree stands.
Right.
Don't load your gun. Make sure you got your safety on. All that stuff they teach you in hunter
Wear
safety.
your orange, of course, bomber orange.
Yep, blaze orange, yep. So that's all we got for you this week. A little brief episode for you folks to get you caught up. You guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Like I said, be safe, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Until then, we are off like a prom dress.
Go Bombers!